how and why you should not give a fuck about what people think. The whys. Well, first thing, you want to be happy, right? One of the first keys that you could really be happy with yourself and your reality is keeping things much more simpler in what you care about. Because the less you care about everything external, the less you care about everything else's opinion, everyone else's ways of going about things or saying that you should do things a certain way or whatever, the more simpler life becomes. So one, you become happier. Life becomes more simpler is the second thing. Life becomes way easier and simpler once you stop caring about what other people think. And three, you start doing what you've always wanted to do. And now, if you care what people think all the time, you always worry about, okay, what if this person thinks that, or blah, 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 or what if people don't like what I say, or anything like that, you're not going to do the stuff that you want to do. So living to your truth and figuring out what you really want and everything is part of the key. Part of the key of not giving a fuck is actually finding out what you really want and what you want to do and who you want to be and how you want to sound and what you want to look like and everything like that. The key is actually figuring out what that is for you. So once you do figure out what those things are for yourself in every factor of life, what kind of things do you want in your life? What kind of factors do you want to progress in? And once you figure that out, just do it. Because in reality, you need to understand this. You're not going to please everybody. So please yourself. Now that sounds easier said than done. But don't worry about what other people think, because at the end of the day, you're the one that is going to have to lie alone in bed and think about the things that you did that day that you regret doing because you followed the crowd, because you wanted to be cool, because you wanted to fit in, because you cared what people thought. You're going to be one that is going to regret those decisions. So you're not going to please everyone. You're not going to be able to keep everyone happy. So keep yourself happy. Do the things that you know make you feel fulfilled. Do the things that you know make you feel better. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one that's going to regret the decisions. You're the one that's going to pay for those things that you've made. And always, people aren't going to see what you see. People aren't going to see the visions that you see. They're not going to see the goals that you see. They're not going to have the belief that you have in yourself, in you. So don't let them say that you can't do something. If you're able to not give a fuck as much and not care what other people think, then you will be and feel fulfilled with your truth. If successful people listened to people's opinions, if they could do something or not, then they wouldn't be successful. They wouldn't succeed. If all the successful people in history, if they listened to the people that said, no, that's weird, no, that's different, no, that's wrong, then they wouldn't be successful. They would have stopped. They would have given up. They would have been like, oh, okay, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't do it. And I'm constantly throughout my journey, when I'm consistently making these videos and when I'm doing these a certain way and people aren't going to like these videos sometimes people are going to be like, this is boring. It's stupid that Eden's making these videos. Why would anyone watch these videos? Because people have made videos like this in the past. I'm following a blueprint. I'm following a blueprint that has been made and happened by someone else. Someone has done the same things that I'm doing. And if I'm consistent, if I'm progressing at my pace, if I'm learning and growing as a person, if I'm trying my best, then there's no reason why I wouldn't make it. So when you want to do something, so if you want to make content, or if you're doing something that's out of your comfort zone or anything like that, don't care about what people think. Like, who really gives a fuck? Like, do things because you like to do things. Do something because you like to do it. Who cares? Who cares? Because they're not the ones that are going to make you the money. They're not the ones that are going to better your social skills. They're not the ones that are going to give you the better physique. They're not the ones that are going to give you the better, happy and healthy relationship with a future wife, with a future family, with your kids, with everything like that. They're not going to give you those things. So why would you care about what those people think? And especially the people that will judge you and try to bring you down and try and doubt the fact that you're going to do something out of what you're trying to do. The people that doubt those things are the people that don't actually know what they're doing themselves. They actually are insecure of the fact that you know what you're doing, that you have an idea of where you want to go and everything like that. And they're insecure of the fact that you're doing better than them. And maybe you're younger than them. Maybe you're younger than the people that think that you can't do it, or think that you're doing things wrong, or don't think you should do it the certain way. Do it however the fuck you want to do it. Because at the end of the day, it's your thing. It's what you see. It's what you want to do. And no matter what, you're going to be the one that is going to reap the benefits of the work that you've done, of the things that you've tried to do, of the risks that you've taken. So who gives a fuck? Like, really, in all honesty, who gives a fuck what anyone else thinks? If I cared what anyone thought, I wouldn't be making these videos in the first place. And I know for a fact that I'm going to benefit from the rewards of putting myself out there, of trying my best, of looking like a fool, looking at it like an idiot sometimes, not making the best videos at first, but eventually will make the best videos possible. Like, all the things will come together, but you just stop caring about what people think. That's what this video is about. Stop caring what people think. The three things, the 3 whys you should not care about what people think. It'll make you way happier. Life will become way simpler, and you will start doing what you've always wanted to do. The hows to do that, you have to understand 2 things. You're not going to be able to please everybody, so please yourself. And also, people aren't going to see your vision. People aren't going to understand your vision. So don't care about their opinions whether you can do something or not, because they can't see it in here. Only you can. If you want to feel fulfilled, if you want to be happy, do things your way. Do things the way you want to do it. Make the mistakes. Be clear with that. And remember that if successful people always listen to the opinions of others and always doubted themselves because of what someone else said, then they wouldn't become successful. I believe in you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.